Assalamu-Alaikum.
Walaikum Assalam. Are you going to tell me the story of prophets today?
Yes, of course. You sound so excited.
I love hearing these stories, Baba.
MashaAllah, that's great. Today, I will tell you the story of Prophet Ayub alayhi salam.
Who is he, Baba?
Ayub alayhi salam is a prophet in Islam, and his name is mentioned in the Qur'an. The Qur'an also describes the prophet as a righteous servant of Allah who had to undergo the test of Allah for a very long period of time. Now listen carefully. Bismillah. The story of Prophet Ayub alayhi salam. A long time ago, there lived a man named Prophet Ayub alayhi salam. He was one of the grandsons of Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam. He had a wife named Rahma. Both of them led a very happy life. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed the Prophet with many sons and daughters. He was a wealthy man and he owned plenty of land. He owned a large number of cattle as well. He was one of the sincere worshippers of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He was thankful to Allah for all the blessings endowed upon him. He loved the poor and he gave them food and clothes. He always invited an orphan or a poor person to eat with him. One day it so happened that the angels were discussing about Allah's faithful servants. The best creature on earth today is Ayub, said one of the angels. He is a man of noble character, and he always remembers his generous Lord. He is an excellent model for Allah's followers. Then another angel said, in return, Lord has blessed him with a long life and plenty of servants. He helps the poor and the needy. He also buys the slaves and sets them free. He is a very generous man, added another angel. Shaitan overheard their conversation and he became very annoyed. He decided to go to the Prophet and tempt him to go against his God. First, he tried to distract him from his prayers by whispering about all the good things in life. But Ayub alayhi salam was a true believer, and the evil thoughts did not tempt him at all. When his trick failed, Shaitan got really angry. Shaitan then complained to Allah about Ayub. He said that although the Prophet kept praying to God, he was not a sincere person. Shaitan said that the Prophet was trying to satisfy Allah so that God won't take his wealth away from him. If you remove his wealth, then you will find that he will no longer mention your name. He will even stop praying to you. But Allah told Shaitan that Ayub was one of his most sincere devotees. The Prophet, he said, did not worship him because of the favors he received. Allah wanted to show Shaitan the depth of the Prophet's sincerity. So he allowed Shaitan to do whatever he wished with Ayub's wealth. Shaitan was very happy now. He gathered his helpers and started destroying all that the Prophet owned. He burned his farms, cattle, and he didn't leave his house as well. Then he destroyed all of the Prophet's servants. Ayub alayhi salam was now left with no possessions. Rubbing his hand in glee, Shaitan then approached the Prophet disguised as an old man. All your wealth is lost, he said to the Prophet. Some people say that this is because you gave too much to others as charity. Some are saying that you are wasting your time with your prayers. If Allah had the power to prevent you from getting harmed, He would have protected you. But the Prophet's faith was not shaken, even a little bit. What Allah has taken away belongs to Him, he replied. I was only a caretaker of all His possessions. He gives to whom He wills and withholds from whom He wills. With these words, the Prophet again prostrated to his Lord. When Shaitan saw this, he felt frustrated. So he addressed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala again. I have stripped Ayub of all his possessions, but still he remains grateful to you. He said to the Lord, the real test of a parent is through his children. You will see how he rejects you when he loses his children. Allah gave Shaitan the authority to do what he wanted. He also warned him that the Prophet's faith and patience will not reduce, in spite of whatever Shaitan had planned for. Shaitan again gathered his helpers and set out to destroy the Prophet's children. He destroyed the house in which the sons and daughters lived, killing all of them. Then he went to the Prophet, disguised as a man who came to sympathize with him. He said to the Prophet in a comforting tone, the circumstances under which your children died were really sad. Your Lord is not rewarding you properly for all your prayers. Then the Shaitan waited anxiously, hoping the Prophet was now ready to reject Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But the Prophet said, Allah sometimes gives and sometimes takes. He is sometimes pleased and sometimes displeased with what we do. Whatever happens, I will remain firm in my belief and remain thankful to my Creator. And then the Prophet prostrated to his Lord. Shaitan was very angry when he saw that. Shaitan called to Allah again. O Lord, he said, Ayub has lost all of his wealth and his children are dead. As long as he remains healthy, he will continue to worship you, hoping that he can produce more children. Grant me authority over his body, so that I may weaken it. He will then surely neglect worshipping and he will turn disobedient. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted to teach Shaitan a lesson, so he granted his third request, but on one condition. It was that Shaitan will have authority over the Prophet's body, but not over his soul or intellect. Shaitan was very happy, as he knew that the Prophet was surely going to give up on his God this time. Armed with this new authority, Shaitan began to afflict the body of the Prophet with diseases. After some time, the Prophet was reduced to mere skin and bones. But the Prophet stayed strong in his faith amidst all the sufferings. He did not despair or turn to others for help and remained hopeful of Allah's mercy. His close relatives and even friends deserted him. Only his kind and loving wife stayed with him. She showered her kindness on the Prophet and cared for him in this hour of need. Shaitan had now become desperate, so he decided to approach the Prophet's wife this time. He went to her in the form of a man and asked her, "Where is your husband?" She pointed to an almost lifeless form on the bed and said, "There he is, hanging between life and death." Shaitan then reminded her of the days when the Prophet was in good health and when he had all his wealth and children. She was suddenly overcome with the pain of years of hardship and she burst into tears. "How long are you going to bear this torture from our Lord?" she asked him, crying. "Are we going to remain without wealth, children or friends forever? Why don't you call upon Allah to remove the suffering?" The Prophet sighed and replied in a soft voice, Shaitan must have whispered to you and made you upset. Tell me, how long did I enjoy good health and the riches? He asked. 70 years, she replied. How long have I been suffering like this now? He asked her again. 7 years, she replied. The Prophet then told her, in that case, I am ashamed to call on my Lord to remove the hardships. I have not suffered longer than the years of good health and prosperity. He then told her, it seems your faith has weakened and you are dissatisfied with our Lord. If I ever regain my health, I swear I will punish you with 100 strokes. The Prophet then ordered her to leave the house and never come back again. The Prophet's wife cried bitterly and with a heavy heart left the house. In this helpless state, the Prophet prayed to Allah not to complain, but to seek His mercy. O Lord, he prayed, harm has inflicted me, and you are the most merciful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted the prayer of the Prophet and turned to him with mercy. He commanded the Prophet to strike the earth with his foot. The Prophet obeyed the order, and suddenly a spring arose from the ground. He took a bath in the water as God ordered him, and suddenly he was cured. Meanwhile, his faithful wife could no longer bear to be parted from her husband, so she returned to him with a desire to serve him. She was amazed to see the sudden change. The Prophet was healthy again. She embraced him and thanked Allah for His mercy. Ayub alayhi salam was now worried about the oath he had taken. In his anger, he had taken an oath to punish her with 100 strokes if he regained his health. He did not want to hurt her, but he could not break a promise made to Allah as well. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in His wisdom and mercy, came to solve the dilemma of His faithful servant. God asked him to take a bundle of thin grass and gently strike his wife with the bundle. This way, the Prophet didn't have to break his oath. The Prophet soon regained his wealth, and his children were raised from the dead. It is said that Prophet Ayub alayhi salam lived till the age of 93 years. This story should remind us that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would test us in many ways. We should therefore remain strong in our faith and worship Him constantly.
MashaAllah, that was such a wonderful story.
Now, are you ready for the questions?
Yes, I am.
All right, now tell me, how did Shaitan try to distract the Prophet in his first attempt?
He tried to distract him from his prayers by whispering about all the good things in life.
And did the Prophet get distracted?
No, the Prophet was a true believer and he didn't get distracted at all.
That's correct. Now tell me, how did he test the Prophet the second time?
Shaitan said that the Prophet was trying to satisfy God so that God won't take away his wealth from him. He then burned down all the possessions of the Prophet.
MashaAllah, that's right again. And did the Prophet stop worshipping Allah this time?
No, the Prophet said that it was God who gave him all his possessions, so it didn't really matter when God took it back.
Very good. Now tell me, how did Shaitan test him the third time?
Shaitan took God's permission to kill all of the Prophet's children.
And did the Prophet stop praying to Allah after his children were killed?
No, the Prophet did not stop praying to God, and this made Shaitan very angry.
And how did he test the Prophet for the final time?
Shaitan took permission from God and afflicted the body of the Prophet with diseases.
And did this make the Prophet stop worshipping God?
No, the Prophet stayed strong in his faith Amidst all the suffering, he did not despair or turn to others for help, and remained hopeful of God's mercy.
MashaAllah. All your answers were correct, Amr. Very good.
Thank you, Baba.
All right, I will see you again tomorrow with another story. Good night, my son.
Good night, Baba.